Hello, friends! Welcome to Funimation 3D. Have you ever wanted the same toy as your brother or sister? Or maybe your friend said, "It's my turn." Ospa. Hi, when you wanted to keep playing? That can feel really frustrating, right? Sometimes small problems turn into big arguments very fast. Voices get louder, faces get grumpy, and nobody has fun anymore. But guess what? You do not need to fight to solve a problem. Today, we're going to learn how to solve problems in a calm, kind, and smart way. So the next time you feel angry, upset, or confused, you can handle it like a peace hero. Imagine this. Mia and Ben both run to the same red toy car at exactly the same time. Mia says, "I saw it first." Nuski. Ben says, "No, I did." They both grab the toy and pull. Oh no! What could happen next? Yelling? Crying? Maybe even pushing? But before the problem gets bigger, there is something better to do. First, stay calm before reacting. When you feel upset, your body can get tight and hot. Your face might feel scrunchy, your hands might want to grab, and your mouth might want to shout. But shouting usually makes the problem worse. So what can you do instead? Stop. Take a deep breath in and blow it out slowly. Maybe count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now your brain is ready to think. Instead of yelling, Mia could say, "I really wanted that car." Ben could say, "Me too." That already sounds much better. Next, use words to explain your feelings. Sometimes kids fight because they feel angry, sad, left out, or hurt, but they do not say it clearly. Instead of saying, "You're mean," you can say, "I feel upset because I was still using it." Instead of saying, "Go away," you can say, "I need a turn too." Words are powerful. They help other people understand what is happening inside your heart. Now let's look at another example. Two classmates, Sam and Lily, are drawing a poster together at school. Sam colors the sun blue. Lily looks surprised and says, "That looks wrong." Sam feels hurt. He crosses his arms and says, "Fine. Do it yourself. Oops." The problem is getting bigger, but Lily could say, "I thought the sun would be yellow. Can we decide together?" And Sam could say, "I wanted to make it silly and fun." Now they are sharing feelings and ideas instead of starting a fight. Another super skill is listening to the other person. Listening means your mouth is quiet and your ears are open. It means you try to understand, not just wait for your turn to talk. This is important because every problem has two sides. Maybe your friend did not mean to hurt your feelings. Maybe your sister thought it was her turn. Maybe your classmate just misunderstood you. Imagine a game on the playground. Aiden says, "You cheated." Noah says, "I didn't cheat." Both boys are upset. Instead of arguing louder and louder, they can stop and listen. Aiden says, "I thought you started running before we said go." Noah says, "Oh, I thought the game had already started. Aha!" It was a misunderstanding. Sometimes the problem is not that someone is being bad. Sometimes people are just confused. So ask yourself, how would your friend feel? That question can change everything. It also helps to take turns speaking. When two people talk at the same time, nobody understands anything. It becomes a noisy word storm. So try this. One person talks, the other person listens, then switch. You can even say, "First you talk, then I talk." Easy, right? Let's go back to Mia and Ben with the red toy car. Mia says, "I want it because I was looking for it first." Then Ben listens. Ben says, "I want it because I never got a turn with it yesterday." Then Mia listens. Now both kids understand each other better, and that makes the next step easier. Now it's time to find a fair solution together. A fair solution is not about one person winning and one person losing. It is about finding something that feels okay for both people. So what could Mia and Ben do? Maybe Mia plays with the car for 5 minutes, then Ben gets 5 minutes. Maybe they play together and make one big racing game. Maybe they choose another toy now and switch later. There is often more than one good answer. That is the fun part of solving problems. You can work together like a team. And sometimes, when a problem happens, someone needs to say sorry. Maybe someone shouted. Maybe someone grabbed. Maybe someone said something unkind. Saying sorry is a brave thing to do. Not a weak thing, a brave thing. You can say, "I'm sorry I shouted. I'm sorry I grabbed the toy. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings." A real apology can help hearts feel better and help friends start again. Here is one more example. At home, two siblings, Emma and Jack, are building with blocks. Crash! Jack bumps the tower by accident, and Emma's tower falls down. Emma shouts, "You ruined it!" Jack says, "I didn't mean to." Emma feels angry, and Jack feels bad. But they can still solve the problem peacefully. Emma takes a deep breath. Jack listens. Emma says, "I feel sad because I worked hard on it." Jack says, "I'm sorry. It was an accident." Then they decide to rebuild it together. That is real problem-solving power. But sometimes, even when you try your best, a problem can feel too big. If someone keeps being mean, if someone is hitting, pushing, or hurting, if you feel scared, or if the problem just will not stop, ask a grown-up for help. You can tell a parent, teacher, grandparent, or another trusted adult. Asking for help is smart. It helps keep everyone safe. So let's remember the Peace Hero steps. Stay calm, use words for your feelings, listen, take turns speaking, find a fair solution, say sorry when needed, and ask a grown-up for help if the problem is too big. See? Fighting is not the only choice. Talking and listening are stronger than shouting and pushing. The next time a problem pops up over a toy, a game, a turn, or a misunderstanding, ask yourself, what could I say instead of shouting? How would the other person feel? Can we solve this together? You can do it. Thanks for watching Funimation 3D. Remember, kind words, calm voices, and listening ears can solve so many problems. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Funimation 3D. See you next time, Peace Heroes!